The Flash 2 trailer came out this morning. I texted you about it the second it came out, and obviously we both liked it. All right, so let's talk about this whole thing. Okay, so I think that this movie is going to be amazing, and from the trailer, it just looks super action packed. And honestly, I'm just being real with you guys. From the trailers, this is what I've gotten. And Comic Cuts, you can go in after me and tell me if you agree or not. There's not going to be much depth in this film. The depth in this movie is going to be very low, and I
I don't
believe
know
it's
about
going to
that.
be. And I believe, other than okay, hold on, I'm not done. Wait, hold on. You might agree. I'm not done. Other than the lack of depth in this film, I think that we are going to get a so much action that it's going to be okay. So, I believe that the only depth that we are going to get in this movie is the stuff with Michael Keaton's Batman. And just from what I've seen, I think that Ezra's going to butcher the stuff with his mom.
Yeah, I do think that this trailer looked like Ezra took a more Barry Allen role than a Peter Parker role. I've criticized him in the past for being Peter Parker in a flash suit. I don't think I got that from this
That was
trailer.
funny.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but I think that they are leaning heavily into, you know, Barry lost his parents and Bruce lost his parents, and they're teaming up together. So I think that it might have some depth to it, but I also could see them touching on it, making it out to be like a bigger deal in the trailer, and then when the movie comes out, it's like not even a full conversation about it. So time will tell. I don't know where I'm going to land on that in predicting it. I think it could go either way. Um, I listen. My concern is that this movie's going to come out. It's going to do really fucking well, and DC is going to turn around and say, "Well, the fans really like it. Why should we get rid of them? Let's keep Ezra Miller
Yes.
on for the
Yes.
DCU." And
Yes.
I'm worried that that's what's going to happen.
And that's the history of DC, man. They listen to the fans, but in the worst way possible. We're gonna watch the movie because of Michael Keaton and because it's the end of the DCU, and it's gonna be hilarious when if they bring back Ezra, man, that's gonna be crazy. I would be pissed if they pull something off like that. But yeah, man, I mean, look, I think the movie's gonna be good. I have nothing against it. I just think that I just and even when I saw Ezra in Fantastic Beasts, because as you guys know, we do have a fantasy page put out the first video yesterday about Harry Potter. I'm a massive Harry Potter universe fan, and even in Fantastic Beast, Ezra did a terrible job acting. Just like Ezra does a terrible job acting in serious roles. That's just not him. He's a very jokey kind of an actor. He plays the funny
Comic
card very
relief.
well. Yes, he plays the comic relief card very well.
I hate
So
that phrase,
see,
comic relief, as if we're
yeah,
so
exactly,
neat. We're desperate for fucking comic jokes and a comic book movie. It's so
exactly.
fucking stupid.
Exactly. When I think that Grant Gustin plays like the serious role of the Flash to the most perfect extent. But anyways,
Yeah.
top for another day. But so I am very interested to see if Ezra actually tried, to take it serious. As of all the scenes in the trailer, it just seems like everything's jokey. So except some of the parts with his mom, and there's a kid acting in his place, so we might feel the emotion there.
Yeah.
But honestly, we'll just have to see, man.
The Michael Keaton Bruce Wayne seems like a very different Bruce Wayne
Yeah.
from the movies.
I
And
like
I
it. He
don't think
seems swaggier. He seems swaggier, and I kind of like that.
yeah.
I also like the monologue that he talked about in his trailer where he was basically telling Barry, I donned the cape to, avenge my family, but you actually got to do it. Like, I like that. I like to hear that monologue. So,
Yeah.
I'll be excited to see how they're going to do that. I do wish Michael Keaton was Thomas Dwayne, though. I do think that would have been a dope interaction, but it's fine. I'll deal with that. So
For someone
yeah.
who's always commenting on if they have enough size to play Batman, I'm shocked to hear you say that.
I mean, look at him, bro. Who cares at this point? I mean, at this point, Michael Keaton is finna be 80, and he's going to be literally looking like prime Batman out here. He's going to have better fight combat than freaking Robert Pattinson's Batman. So we'll see.